Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you've hopped over from Instagram, then hello to you. I'm going to be doing the weekly reads now for the dates that have been shown in the video like I do, and this week I've got a new deck that I'm using called the Sacred Earth Oracle. Okay, absolutely love this deck. I haven't worked with it before, so it's all new, but without further ado I will drop all the timestamps like I do for the star signs for the month, for the week ahead. Okay, and I'm starting with Sagittarius. I've got this mermaid theme going on because I'm doing the reads for June at the moment, and it's got this mermaid oracle theme on. But without further ado, then I'm going to start shuffling these new cards just to see what we get for the week ahead for Sag. What we got for you, Sag? And we have, I want to go with that one there. We have renewal. So this week ahead, okay, there is things that I feel like there's renewals coming through paperwork wise, you know, like renewing like your house insurance and your car insurance, and just making sure you need to check your documents really, because sometimes we can miss renewals. Okay, so I also feel as well a renewal in your energy levels. I do feel the week before some of you felt flat and lethargic, I want to say, but I feel the week ahead for you, Sag, you're getting the colour. Okay, you're getting the colour back into your life this week. You are feeling regenerated. You feel this sense of you want to be getting busy again. Okay, so I feel like a transformation in you really. I just feel that you're getting some colour back into your world. I feel that it's because you are able to go out a little bit more now, getting back into nature as well. But I do feel renewal here. There is some message here for you, Sag, this week to say that don't overlook something. I just feel a policy. I feel, you know, car insurance. I feel something like that where you have to pay a yearly subscription, and it's like you've forgotten. And it's just a little message popping out to there to say check your paperwork. There's a renewal there that you've missed for some of you, not all of you. But the basic message I'm getting here, okay, that I want to say also there's a time element here, because I feel like that's a watch upside down there for some of you. I've just been drawn to it, saying there's a time being put on an element here, and the time's ticking through. So whether you've got a essay to finish or whether there's some work that needs to meet a deadline, it's saying here, you know, you've got to get that in this week. Okay, so that continues on, and you can continue with whatever is in place there for you. But I just want to say the colour here, there's colour coming back into your life this week, Sag. And like I say, I keep looking at that watch. It's like there's a key importance here. There's a time ticking down on a certain situation where you've got to give an answer to somebody as well this week. So that is what I feel for you, my lovely Saggies. So I'm going to move on now, and we'll look at Leo. I'm just going to put Leo there. Have a look what's coming out for you from the cards for the week ahead, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. And we have core, okay? So here it's about addressing your energy levels this week, going into the core of your own essence really, getting into, how can I say, there's elements around you where you've literally got to deal with, okay, get to the core, get to the essence of why something is happening. That's what I want to say. I was just trying to get my words out then. I just feel it's saying here as well, you've got to go with your gut feeling on a certain situation. But I do feel that you need to, there's a certain thing around you this week, Leo, that you've got to sort out. Now, I feel money aspects around here, so you've got to get to the core of a situation, okay? But by doing so, you've got to stick with your truth, because I feel that somebody is trying to tell you one thing and you're thinking, I don't believe that. I don't. For 1 minute, it's either, it could be something that you've overpaid, and you've got sort of this thing going on with a company saying, you know, no, you know, this money is owed back to me. It's that kind of a situation. But I also want to say, going through this week as well for you, Leo, that there's all these passions, okay? There's all these passions that are burning inside you in your heart chakra, and you've got these visionaries. It's like you're in this dream state trying to get things moving this week and putting things into place. It's basically getting into the core elements of the nitty-gritty of things. So it is a busy week for you this week, Leo, coming ahead, where, as I say, I felt that there's some dispute about something that you need to get that sorted out. I feel money owed to you by some means or other. But the main message for you this week is going with your gut feeling and having all these ideas and visionaries, and you've literally got to put that perception out. But I do feel that you will be outlaying a little bit of money as well to purchase things in, to get something moving. Okay, so I feel an outlet of money this week on both sides of the coin. I feel money owed to you, and I feel money is going to be paid out for a passion that you want to follow, if that makes sense to you. Okay, it was a bit long-winded around there, but it was this core, the actual word of core, where I feel that you need to get to the inner root, you know, right into the centre of something. But I felt like it was a message saying, follow your true passions. Okay, don't be living in this fear aspect of, you know, I'm expected to do this, but really my heart is in this. Okay, so I feel this week it's saying be true to who you really are and follow your true passions. Okay, and don't let anything get in the way as such. So that is what I feel for you. So I'm going to move on, and we've got Aries. Is it Aries, this one, or is it Capricorn? I always get mixed up. It's Capricorn, I was going to say. They both have obviously the antlers, but, or horns, I should say. Obviously reindeers have antlers, but Capricorn then. Let's have a look what we've got for you this week ahead. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. And we have Fortitude, okay? Wow, that is a fantastic card for you, Capricorn. It's as though you are taking on nature's instincts this week. Okay, it's like you want to get back into nature, you want to follow your own gut feelings this week, Capricorn, and you are the knowledgeable one. Okay, having the portraying here of the man and having the antlers, it's as though it's like you're attracting, it's weird, it's like you are literally attracting animals. And it could be even to the, you know, you've been noticing birds coming into your garden more, or a certain bird coming in, you know, close to your window, and you've had cats coming into your garden, and you've just seen nature being seen, like you're drawing this nature essence to you. Okay, but it's saying here that connecting with nature is going to bring you more clarity. So I feel that you need to get out into nature this week, Capricorn, because I want to say, in a metaphorical sense, you seem to have gained friends that have got aspects of animal spirits, if that makes sense, and they're just flocking in around you. You're like this really wise one, like a guru, and they're all coming to you. Okay, but I do feel that it's like I feel like even some of you are going to help an injured bird or something this week. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but that is what I feel. But and I want to say the saying of birds of a feather flock together. And it's like you've built this little tribe up, and a little safety haven that you are comfortable with. Okay, so I do feel that kind of an element around you for the week ahead, my lovelies. So I'm going to move on now to Pisces. So let's have a look what's coming out for you, Pisces, for the week ahead. Obviously these are only small little readings that I do. I just jump on here just to give you a card for the week. Pisces, we have absence. Okay, so I've got a new phase coming in for you this week. I've got a new moon coming in, and where I feel like the energy where you just feel like you've been going round and round and round like a carousel, because I look at that and it looks like a carousel horse. Okay, and I feel you've been, you know, going round in this repetitive cycle. And I want to say, some of you have obviously felt absence of a person, of a loved one, but I feel that going into the week ahead, there's going to be a connection there back on the love stance of things, where, you know, you're going into this new phase now where you can actually reconnect again with a loved one, because, you know, there has been this time of absence, and it's bringing you peace, okay? Where you've been on this merry-go-round thinking, I've really missed this person, I've really missed contact. You're going into this new phase this week where you actually, you know, get back and can actually see this person again, and that brings you peace, harmony, and, you know, happiness, because we've got the love heart here, okay? And it's just saying absence makes the heart grow fonder, or fonder even, and you're going into this new phase in the week ahead. So that's a really, really positive card for you, Pisces. So I'm moving along now to my lovely Virgos. What card have we got for you, Virgs? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And we have context, okay? And I've got transformation here. There's big changes coming in. I feel good news as well for some of you in the week ahead. There is somebody as well that you haven't seen for a while who's going to bring colour back into your life. Actually been able to engage with a friend that you haven't seen, you know, obviously for a couple of months. And it's just basically saying that you are going to have, you know, there's going to be a reunion there this week for some of my Virgos. Literally, you know, having some enjoyment there within a friend's unit, seeing somebody you haven't seen for a long time. I also feel transition, because I look at, like, there's like a dragonfly here, okay? So I feel some of you this week as well, you know, are transitioning. I feel like there's some manifestation coming in for you this week, Virgo, something that you've waited for, or waited, you know, to turn up. I feel like a project. So I feel like you've sent off for something to get a project moving, okay? And it arrives this week, whether it's, you know, whatever it is that you've been waiting on, is coming this week to get this project moving, okay? And also context is like putting things into context, doing things what you want to do as well this week, getting that colour, as I said, back into your life, and literally putting things into context, as in doing things for you, Virgo, this week. But as I say, I just felt really, really key there that there's going to be a reunion here, seeing a friend that you haven't seen for some time. So that is a nice, nice positive card for you for the week ahead. So I'm moving on to Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What card have we got for you for the week ahead? Taurus. I feel like I want to go with that one for you, Taurus. We've got reaction. Okay, so I feel here there is going to be some news coming through this week. It could be some sad news as well for some of my Taurians, not all of you. I see tears there, so I see for some of you it could be, you know, hearing of some quite sad news, you know, not directly to you, but it could be news that you know, you hear off a third party, and it makes you feel a little bit sad of that news, because I see tears there for some of you this week. I also feel a parting of the waves as well. It could be a relationship split here as well. So I just feel quite a low vibe for you, Taurus. That, you know, there's going to be a few things this week that are going to affect you emotionally. I've got a lot of blue there. I've got a lot of water coming down. So it's just to be mindful here. I feel a shock as well. Some shock news is going to be coming in for you, Taurus, this week. So just to be mindful of that. I just feel... you know, if it's not directly to you, as I say, it could be like third hand, you'll hear of some sad news coming in. So that is what I feel for you. And I do feel it's going to be a shock. It's going to be some news you didn't expect this week coming in. So that's what I get for you, Taurus. Moving along, we've got Libra. Let's have a look what card comes out for you this week, Libs. Libra, Libra, Libra. And we have... repetition, okay, here, and we've got a lot of a busy mind here. We've got a lot of if you can see this picture here, like got the hands over the face, but this is the phase you were in, okay? It's like to say that your mind was full of 101 things, and it's like, I want to say, like a stampede of things. Like everything has been happening at a fast pace, Okay, literally been happening at a past face, so much you couldn't handle the situation here. But going into this week, it's saying calmness. Okay, your emotional, the emotions are going to start to become in calmer waters, and we've got the new moon. Okay, so you are going in. Always look at the green here. We've got blue, green. There's been a lot of emotional turmoil, emotional upset. Your health hasn't been 100%, but it's saying here, the stampede has gone through. You've gone through the worst of it now, Libs, okay? And you're going into this calmer, more tranquil, and getting clarity. And I feel some answers for some of you. It's just saying the repetition, because I do feel like repeated cycles that you've been going through, but that's going to be breaking this week with the new moon cycle there that's coming in. So that's what I get for you, my lovely Libras. So moving on to Aries, okay? Aries, what have we got for you for the week ahead? Aries, we have potential, okay? I feel here there's news of pregnancies for some of my Aries straight away by looking at that card. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but there's good news coming in. At last, pregnancy news coming in for some of you. Potential here, I feel that there's also news of a job coming in. It could be that you've got the potential and the skills needed, and you will be approached this week through an agency or something like that, where you will be offered an interview. So there's good potential things coming in this week around you, Aries, okay? I also want to say as well, an offering. There's a celebration this week for some of you, and I feel, you know, there's a small gathering here, a family small gathering, where you can actually go and take your gift to whoever. There's a significant anniversary or a significant birthday, okay, of coming of age. I want to say coming of age because I've got like a child turning into a adult, like, so I've got an 18th, okay, 18th or 21st. It's a key birthday here for some of you in the week ahead. So that is what I get for you for the card for this week, Aries. Moving on, we're looking at Aquarius. What have we got for you? Sorry, not Aquarius, Gemini. I always get them pair mixed up. Gemini. We have perspective, okay? So for the week ahead for you then, Gems, it's saying here you have got a lot of light coming on to a subject here. Where I feel you've been in the dark about something, you've been waiting on news to come in, you are getting that information coming in this week. I feel some test results for some of you coming in, and it's going to be positive news. So you will get like the news that you wanted to hear health-wise on a health check or something coming in. I feel that you feel protected as well this week, but I also feel that you need the word perspective has come through, where you need to be looking at a relationship, okay? You need to be looking at a relationship that you haven't been too long in, if that makes sense. That you've sort of only been with this person about 3 or 4 months, and it's like you're holding the relationship, well, you're sort of holding the future, okay, in the palm of your hand here, thinking, am I going to, you know, is this the person that I want to carry on with, and get a perspective on it. So I do feel a lot of love scrutiny is coming under the microscope for Gemini this week. I also feel spiritual realms are around you. I do feel spiritual messages for some of you, signs and symbols to be key on noticing as well this week, because I always look at the birds' messages. There's a message you've been waiting to come in. As I said, I feel like good news is coming in for some of you as well this week. So that's quite a really positive card for you, Gemini. So I'm moving on, and we have Cancer. Okay, so let's have a look at the card for you for the week ahead, Cancer. Cancer. And we have productivity, busy week for you then. And I see outside, going out and reconnecting with nature for you, Cancer. You need to get outdoors this week. And obviously if you've got a family around you, it's just saying you need to get out there. The healing, can you see all the green in there? If you can get outdoors and try and connect with nature this week, it will bring you an abundance of healing. You need some quiet time, Cancer. You need to take yourself out of the equation, even if it's yourself, to take yourself out away from family. But I do feel here it's giving you a strong message to connect with nature, okay? But busy time, creating things this week, new projects on the anvil, new creations as well. Even some of you create a new piece of artwork, because I've got this flower here, and I just feel some of you are creating, and it's a busy week. And from it as well, I feel an influx of money coming in for some of my Cancers as well. Money that's been owed, expected or waited for is literally going to become flowing in for you as well. So that is a really positive card for you, Cancer. And last but not least, on this week's one, we've got Scorpio. So let's have a look what news is coming in for you, Scorps. And we have heat, okay, passion, okay. Oh wow, it's a lovely card, and you feel it, Scorps. This week coming ahead, it's like somebody's literally giving you the spark of life back, if that makes sense. You know your direction, you know where you want to be heading, okay? And at last, some of you have literally, because I think of the time that you've had on your hands, have literally realised your true calling, okay? You've grown your wings, Scorpio, where I feel like your wings have been clipped, okay, in the past. You've found your wings and you are gonna fly. And the passion and the heat, okay, that you are going to portray in getting where you want to, what you want to do, your beliefs, you know, and even on a romantic side, the heat, the passion's there for you this week. So that is an absolutely mega card, okay? So that's a really positive reading. So my lovelies, Scorpio wasn't last but least. It's actually hiding behind here. We've got Aquarius to read for. So I'll just start reading, pulling a card out for you, Aquarius, and just have a look what's coming in for the week ahead for my lovely Aquarians. So can I have a card please for Aquarius? I feel like I want to go with that one. So we have space, okay? So for the week ahead for you then, Aquarius, having this card here, some of you could actually want some of your own space this week, literally where you've been really busy trying to sort other people's problems out, and it's just saying, you know, this week is time for you. I also feel some of you are going into a new cycle, because we've got the new moon showing on this card here, and I just feel as well creativity. It's like space to put some ideas, start a project. It's that kind of a scenario, because having these orange feathers around you, okay, I just feel that it's, you know, it's like a metaphorical sense of burning ambitions, trying to get some space, some time to sort something out. That is important this week as well. I also feel as well on this space card for you, Aquarius, you've gone through an emotional, a bit of emotional upset, and I feel this is on the romantic side now. So I do feel there is some issues as well to be addressed for my lovely Aquarians in relationships for the week ahead. I do feel that some of you could be going into a new relationship this week, okay, and it's giving you like the symbolism of passions running high, okay, because of obviously I'm just going with the orange colour around this person. So I feel some of you are, you know, sort of embarking on a new relationship and it's taking up your headspace, okay. And on the other hand, on the relationships, I feel that a partner needs space from somebody. I feel there's been some upset, some miswords, and it's just a case of give me my own space, okay? So that's what I also felt for my lovely Aquarians. So my lovelies, that is your weekly reads, and I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. Take care then. Bye.